here for a big game, man. If Ince takes his game away against Twister, that's going to be very impressive. But you gotta say, Twister looked awfully impressive going against Demon with such clutch play. Let's get into game here. Ince versus Twister on Furious Heights. And Ince off the start. He's going to have Mega Side. Going to get himself a quick LG and a quick 360. And he's going to have a good guess that it's going to be early. Already doing the damage on Twister as he exits that rail pond. Oh, finding him immediately. Ince is going super aggressive. He wants blood now. He knows he doesn't have an LG, but Twister, he's hitting all the rails. And it's going to be hurting Ince a lot. And that 50 health bubble is probably gone. It is, and Twister was still there. He makes the drop down, but Ince is in trouble. He makes the rocket jump away. He did not want to be anywhere near him, and he's going to probably be giving him that mega as well. This is a horrible start, and a good move by Twister. Goes around the edge, finds the angle, and exploits it to its fullest. This is going to be, should be a second frag. Easy peasy. 2-0 now for Twister. And again, Ince is just getting in his way. Is it going to be a quick third frag, or is Ince going to be double backing up that bounce pad? He finds him. A bit of rocket damage. That is red for Twister with a very small delay, but the most minute of delays. Oh, good rocket hit by Twister, but Ince as well, responding well. And he needs to start getting these good shots going. Twister misses his jump. He might go back for that 25 health bubble. He wants to get the maximum benefits from that mega health. Up to the full 200. Ince trying to get away. And Twister can hear his body screaming. This is good control so far from the German. Oh, Ince, even more. He's so weak at the moment. He's trying to get as much damage as possible. He did a huge amount considering he had no stack at all. And the plasma hit from Twister. Ince is going to drop down, and now he's actually got a chance because Red and Mega spawning almost simultaneously. Twister should be going for Red. Oh, Ince comes through, and he's just lost an opportunity to get a free Mega health. That's horrible for him. And Ince on the side, is he looking to do a bit of damage? He is. He's trying to find him. He only gets about 70 damage or so done, and the yellow's picked up as well. Twister missing his rail, but he is still vastly ahead in this situation. About 300 collective health an hour. Twister there, eventually hitting a bit of LG, starting to work better for him. Hopefully for Ince, he's not going to be abusing his lightning gun. He knows that he aims better than Twister in a close quarters combat lightning gun on lightning gun. But he's going to have to be playing this extremely tight if he wants to bring this game back to Twister and start working for that tight game. There's another red. Twister doesn't even need it, but he's going to get it anyway, just purely for the denial. And Ince has been trying to evacuate the area a lot, and Twister not hitting his shots. Ince is getting away with maybe a lot more than he should. And a double back onto Twister. Now Ince is in a precarious position, and Twister just eliminates him immediately. 5-0 now. 5 seconds until red, and Ince is just going down. I think Twister commands a lot of respect after that game versus Demon. That was a very impressive match, and really his performance is shining through onto this game because Ince is just getting blown away by Twister's control. We've got some plasma here from Ince, not hitting him enough. 8-0. These are still comebacks that are possible. I mean, I can see this getting to 10-0 at least before Ince is going to start thinking, well, okay, the game's starting to disappear now. The thing is, Twister's barely leaving anything up for Ince. Here it is, comes out with a bit of LG damage, but Twister's just going to blast him away once again. There is no patience in the mind of the young Portuguese boy. And wow, what can Ince do? He's not having his game. Maybe he should have picked Arrow Walk. Not to pick Furious Heights though when you know it's your map. You know you've played games on it. And I know that Ince is already very surprised to have beaten Dazator. But I think he's kind of expecting to meet his maker versus Twister. 10 to -1. Even I wasn't expecting that. I think maybe Ince was. 11 to -1. Are we going to see a comeback of all comebacks? Or is it simply going to keep going down this dirty road?
5-minute warning.
I want to have a look at the stats in a second. I might head over to Insta's. Well, look at the LG he's hitting, 45%, but what does it matter when you don't have any health or armor? I mean, I really want to look at the item pickup. Look at that, he goes back for the LG, and Twister's like, whatever, man. Look at your health and look at mine. I have much more. I think Twister's just having a blast at the moment, because he could be topping the groups today. And he's definitely been one of those players who's been kind of headhunted down almost. He's been good. He's been at a very good tier. Been attending LANs, making good performances against the likes of Matrox competitively. Beat Cypher, taking maps away from Cypher and on Face It, I believe. And is this going to be the beginning of him making that route over towards the top tier? Games like that versus a demon who just won Face It Sunday Cup, and well, really blowing away ends. It doesn't mean he is getting there. It's just the signs. It's just the signs. And we should be expecting another frag very shortly here. Ince getting the LG out. Oh, in fact, he gets himself off the negative. So with 3.5 minutes to go, maybe he can have a toy around with some weapons, armor, and health. But it's going to be Twister on the mega health. Let's see what Ince can do. Now that he'll probably be looking for a lightning gun fight on terms that favour him much more, as his LG's been superior to that of its Twisters. Oh, but this time he doesn't even have the LG out, and he's losing precious health and armor. Oh, and Twister's rockets have just been so good. And Ince going for a interesting spin, a 270-degree flick. But from what I see, the momentum was all in the hands of Twister. He's been showing us a good performance. It's been very exciting watching him, and I gotta say, I cannot wait to see him in the second group stages, as he is pretty much securing his game at the moment. Securing his spot in the second group, should I say. And Ince has only played 2 matches, so he's still got an opportunity to get through. I mean, there's still a chance. He's got to play against Zron, against Rel, against Demon. He can still play for that 3rd place. If he wins against Zron and Rel, he can make it through. We'll have to analyze those groups a little bit later. And for the time being, Twister looking for blood. 13-0 score. But he's still playing it carefully, you know. He's not just got all hyper. Ooh, I've got a 13 frag lead. Let's just play a little bit irresponsibly. He's taking it seriously. He knows that in the perfect world for Ince, this comeback is actually still possible. But now he's starting to pull away with the frags, and with the 5-second spawn delay, he can make 16 frags. Ince could make 16 frags, but that's not going to be enough. So, I mean, now Twister can relax a bit. He can do whatever he likes. He doesn't have to play too passively or defensively. Ince missing a rail where Twister was pretty much stood still. But it is going to be... Well, we're going to have to... I'm looking forward to checking the groups after this game is over. I wonder if Ince going to be playing Demon after this. In fact, I think that Twister almost is going to show a stronger performance versus Demon. Demon probably going to be a bit shaken up after his match versus Twister. I don't know how long the afterglow of rage is going to burn out for. But it doesn't often vanish immediately. So Ince might still be able to take advantage of Demon's frustration at losing that game versus Twister. But more nice LG by Ince. 48%. Okay, he might not be able to pull out the closest game versus Twister on Furious Highs, but he can show us that he can aim. And we know that he's very proud of his lightning gun accuracy. Yeah, finding Twister again. Grenades hurting a lot, and there's the mid-air rail for Twister. That's going to be GG. 16-2 for the German, and he is in such a good spot to go very high up in the rankings for this group. Let's give Ince a call. Sorry, I just flicked my microphone there.
Oi.
Look at your face. You're just like, I just lost Void by 14 frags.
I mean, he's playing really good. I'm kind of happy to see him playing this well. I tried to play really fast from the beginning. I thought I had an opportunity to go aggressive because he didn't have the LG yet. But soon as I went aggressive, I was like, okay, he has rockets, and he got the rail really fast, and he actually he missed the first rail, which kind of told me in my head, okay, I'm going aggressive now. But he hit all the other rails, and he hit the rockets.
Yeah.
And from there on, he just backfired madly because he got a solid control, and I mean.